You feel that surge of hope. That's the breakthrough arriving. Welcome to Inner Peace Hub, where heaven's battles become your victory. If this word ignites your spirit, strike that like button, now your spiritual battle cry. Enlist in our angel army. Hit subscribe and march toward destiny. Comment victorious love. Declare your triumph in advance for those called to arm this divine mission. Your super thanks supplies heavenly reinforcements. Now stand firm and witness the courage heaven has awakened. Heaven is speaking. Angels are declaring this loudly in spirit. Their voices echo across the heavens. This moment is sacred. This decision your soulmate made is not small. It is a divine turning point. Your soulmate chose courage today. For so long, fear was the wall between what they felt and what they showed. Fear of being hurt, fear of rejection, fear of failing you, fear of stepping into something so holy it terrifies the flesh. But heaven says they chose courage anyway. They walked through that wall. They believed God's voice louder than their fears. They followed heaven's pull even without the full picture. They are stepping out of the shadows, out of doubt's dark whispers, out of lies that tried to keep them hidden, out of hesitation that delayed God's plans. Because heaven was preparing them all along. They are stepping into the love God placed in their heart for you. Not love that changes with emotion, not love that fades under pressure. This is love that grows deeper with time. It fights through battles and comes out stronger. It mirrors God's own love, faithful, enduring, unshakable. This courage wasn't born overnight. Angels say it was forged in prayer. It was shaped during sleepless nights where they wrestled with fear. It was strengthened by whispers from God. Do not be afraid, I am with you. Even when their heart felt weak, they asked God for strength. Even when everything discouraged them, they held on to heaven's voice. They refused to let fear write their story. Fear tried, fear lost its grip. Now faith leads the way. Faith guides their steps. Faith reminds them what God joins together, no one can separate. This courage is the breakthrough. It is the moment everything begins to move. It is the shift you sensed in spirit. That change in the atmosphere was real. Heaven was moving things into place. They decided no more hiding how they feel. The love they kept silent is rising now, like a wave they can't hold back. They stopped running from reality. Even when they tried to escape, your spirit called to theirs. They are fighting for this love because God confirmed it again and again. The signs were clear. The dreams were specific. The pull in their soul too strong to ignore. Angels say, heaven has prepared this moment. Every delay built their strength. Every unanswered prayer shaped their heart. Every tear watered seeds. Nothing wasted, nothing lost. Everything prepared them to love you right. Now the breakthrough is here. Not over there, not far off. It is here. It is unfolding now. As you listen, you'll feel it. Before you see it, your heart will feel lighter. Your spirit will lift unexpectedly. That's because the spiritual door is open. Heaven's timing activated. They're thinking how to approach you, praying for the right words to say, planning how to express what has burned inside them too long, seeking God's guidance so they don't mishandle something so holy. The fear that once stopped them is gone. The hesitation that delayed them is broken. Lies that told them they weren't enough are silenced. What remains? Boldness. What remains? Love. What remains? Courage to step forward and say, this is my person. God gave them to me. This is the one I choose forever. They told God, I am ready now. I will do this your way, not in their strength, not in their timing, but in obedience to God's perfect plan. And heaven smiles, because this is exactly what you prayed for. Your tears weren't ignored. Your waiting wasn't wasted. Your prayers moved heaven, and heaven moved them. The breakthrough isn't coming. It's here. Angels say it's unfolding in ways you don't yet see. You will feel it. You will see it. You will live it. Declare it now in faith. I receive this breakthrough. I believe God's promised love is here. I welcome this season with joy. Type my breakthrough is here to align your heart with heaven's word. Click like to align with this message. Subscribe to Angel Messages. Stay connected to heaven's voice. If this word confirmed what you already sensed, click super thanks now as a prophetic act of faith. Angels rejoice. They see the love about to bloom. They see where boldness and faith collide and two hearts finally meet in God's perfect timing. You will experience the love forged in secret place because they are ready now. You are ready now. Heaven has sealed this love forever. Angels keep speaking. Their voices grow stronger every moment because what heaven set in motion cannot be stopped. They want you to understand this decision your soulmate made is monumental. It turned your lives forever. They've stepped out of fear completely. Once whispered, "What if you fail?" God answered, "What if you win?" Fear said, "You're not enough." Heaven declared, "My grace makes you enough." The angels say, they walk forward with steady steps. No more second guessing, no more retreat. They choose faith over fear. That choice shifted everything in the spiritual realm. You might not see all the evidence yet, but you felt it. That restless stirring in your spirit wasn't random. That sudden wave of peace was real. Those signs you've seen, numbers, dreams, confirmations, they all spoke, it's happening. Your soulmate is aligning with God's will, letting go of chains, doubts, insecurities, distractions. One by one, they fall away. Angels are cutting cords that were never meant to stay attached. They think of you deeper than surface feelings. They pray how to protect your heart, how to honor you, how to step into this love with purity, strength. Every plan surrenders to God. Heaven guides every step. They don't walk alone. This is why this love feels different. It isn't born of emotion alone. It is born of obedience. They plan to approach you in a way that honors God. You may not see each secret step, but God does. They are rearranging life to make room for this love, preparing themselves to be the partner you prayed for. Angels rejoice. This preparation is holy, not rushed, not careless, intentional. Each decision now moves toward you. Each prayer ties your destinies tighter. Your soulmate no longer fears the unknown. They trust the one who knows all things. And you are part of this breakthrough. You prayed, you believed. Your faith shaped this moment. Angels say, your prayers built the bridge they now walk. Soon you will see the fruit of your faith. The breakthrough already here in spirit will manifest before your eyes, promptly, unmistakably. Their courage translates into action. Silent love becomes spoken. Secret plans meet open reality. Every step leads to you. Angels say, prepare. Your heart, the door to your new season, is open. This isn't the time to doubt. This isn't the time to fear. Stand firm in faith. Heaven's timing is perfect. Soon you'll see them take the bold step heaven stirred in their heart. Soon you'll hear the words your spirit waited for. Soon you'll step into a love story only God could write. Declare now, in faith, I welcome this breakthrough into my life. I receive the love God has prepared for me. I stand ready for this new season. Type I'm ready for divine union to agree with this word. Click like if you agree with the angels. If this message touched your spirit, click super thanks as your act of faith. Angels see it clearly. The reunion is near. The love is real. The promise alive. They march toward you with courage that cannot be stopped. Their hearts full of God's love. Very soon you will stand in the moment heaven prepared. You will look back and see every step was worth it. You will hold the love worthy of every prayer, every tear, every moment of waiting, because they are ready now, because you are ready now, because heaven sealed this love forever. Angels continue speaking. Their message carries victory, because the story is reaching fulfillment. Your season where faith becomes sight is here. Your soulmate walks in new strength. Chains of hesitation are gone. Shadows of doubt lifted. They no longer hide from what God put in their heart. They embrace it fully. They embrace you fully spiritually before naturally. Heaven has quietly woven your lives together. Behind the scenes, everything aligned. Missing pieces fall into place. Timing questioned is now perfected. God connects every dot in ways beyond imagining. Their courage unlocked the next chapter. That's why the atmosphere now feels different. That's why a quiet stirring lives in your heart. One message from the Spirit. Get ready. The time is now. They prepare to approach you in careful, holy ways. No rush, no mistakes. Every word, every gesture reflects God's love inside them. Angels say they're planning something surprising. An unexpected conversation. A message at an unusual moment. An act so bold you'll know only heaven inspired it. This courage isn't human strength. It is divine power rising in them. It is heaven's love taking form. This isn't a fantasy. This isn't wishful thinking. This is what heaven has been building. Slowly, faithfully, behind closed doors, through hard lessons, through private prayers, through quiet transformations, they have changed. Not just in words, but in spirit, in priorities, in heart. They no longer chase comfort, they chase calling. They're no longer hiding from destiny. They're running toward it, and you're part of it. Not an afterthought, not a maybe. You are the promise, the angels say. They have seen your face in their dreams, heard your voice in their spirit, felt your prayers when they were weakest. When they wanted to give up, it was your name they whispered. When they questioned their worth, it was your future together that gave them strength. They are remembering the dreams God gave them, dreams they buried under fear, dreams they pushed aside when life got hard. But heaven has been breathing life into those dreams again. Now they see clearly. Now they feel deeply. Now they move intentionally. Every conversation they have, they ask, will this build my future with them? Every decision they make, they ask, will this reflect the love I prayed for? They are preparing something sacred, not a performance, not a show, but a holy unveiling. They are learning how to love in God's rhythm, not fast, not forced, but full of grace. They want you to feel safe, not just once, but always. They want to be your peace. They want to be your strength. They want to be your partner in destiny. They are choosing you, not with shaky hands, but with a steady heart. not with doubts, but with divine clarity. The angels say they see your future together, and it is beautiful. It is full of laughter. It is built on purpose. It is covered in God's hand, and it is not far. It is near. It is close. It is unfolding. Now, even if you don't know the day, even if you can't see the moment, heaven already knows the time, and heaven always arrives on time. They're asking God, make me ready. Make me faithful. Make me strong for them, they're asking. Help me love them with wisdom. Help me serve them with joy. Help me protect what you've trusted me with. Because they know now, you're not a coincidence. You're not just someone special. You are the answer to years of waiting. You are the person God handpicked. They feel it in their spirit. They know it in their soul. And they're moving now. It may start with a message, a question, a whisper, but it will lead to something holy, because they don't want to build this on emotion. They want to build it on truth, on obedience, on God's foundation. The angels say, their every step is soaked in prayer. Their every plan is laid before heaven. You may not know how close they are, but you will know soon, because God is not hiding. This love, He is revealing it, little by little. Then, all at once, like a river that breaks past a dam, love will come rushing through. You won't have to chase it. You won't have to guess it. It will be clear. It will be bold. It will carry heaven's signature. They are preparing to say words they once feared, preparing to show you the love they once ran from, preparing to step into forever with open hands. And heaven is celebrating, because they are choosing love with courage, because you are receiving love with grace, because your union will reflect God's glory. This is the love that endures storms, the love that breaks generational curses, the love that plants legacy, the love that glorifies heaven. Angels are guarding this connection. Heaven is watching over this journey. And nothing, no delay, no lie, no fear can stop what God has set in motion. You are both stepping into divine alignment, one prayer at a time, one act of courage at a time, one surrender at a time. This is holy ground. This is sacred timing. This is answered prayer. So stand with confidence. Don't second guess what you feel. Don't doubt the shift in the atmosphere. Don't question the peace rising in your soul. It's not imagination, it's revelation. You are feeling the breakthrough before it fully manifests. That's how heaven works. Declare it now. I receive this God-ordained love. I welcome this breakthrough into my life. I trust God's timing, not my fears. I believe the promise is alive. I believe the love is real. I believe we are ready. Type, I am ready for my divine union. Seal it with faith. Click like if your heart agrees. Click super thanks if your spirit says yes. Subscribe now to stay connected to the voice of heaven. The angels are still speaking. Their message is full of triumph. They say, this love is already written, already sealed, already blessed. They see your soulmate walking toward you, full of faith, full of fire, full of God's love. This love will not fail. This promise will not fade. This season will not pass you by, because you are ready now, because they are ready now, because heaven has sealed this love forever. Asterisk, if this word stirred your spirit, don't leave without responding. Type, I receive my divine union in the comments. That's your agreement with heaven. That's your declaration of faith. Click like to send your yes into the spirit. Click subscribe to stay in step with what heaven is speaking next. And if this message confirmed what you've been sensing all along, click super thanks to seal it with your faith. You're not just watching a video, you're aligning with destiny. You're answering a divine call. Heaven has already moved. Now it's your turn. Stand firm, warrior of love. Your breakthrough is here, and what God has joined together, nothing can stop. Nothing can separate. Not now, not ever.